All right, so let's talk Molex. Um, if you don't know how to do Molex connectors, they're very, very simple. So there's all kinds of Molex connectors. They come in different sizes, different shapes. They come in male, they come in female, they come in square, little tiny square ones, larger females, larger ones, singly like that. Or they sometimes come in a strip like this that you just kind of have to like cut them and then just kind of cut them off and then you put them together to make them look like this. So these are just different Molexes that you would use. Some are slip-on, some are male and female, but they're all the same. They're all Molex. You'll definitely need a Molex crimper. One of these is definitely important to be able to do these Molexes. There is a different one that I have. This one right here I prefer because I have a little bit better control with my crimping. The other one I have is sort of a ratcheting crimper. As soon as I start to go down, I can't open it back up. I literally have to finish the motion, close it, and then it clicks, unlocks, and then I can open it up. Although I do like that one because I can put the whole Molex in and crimp everything all at once. But if you're not careful, you can damage the Molex pin itself, and then you got to start over. I like this one because you have a little bit more chance of not messing up your Molex. So when it comes to your Molex pins, you can see there's sort of two sections. Let me get something pointier here. There's two sections. There's this section right here, and then there's the back section. The middle section gets crimped first, and then you want to crimp the back part of it, afterwards. So what you would do is you would find the correct spot to put it in there, whether it's A, C, D, E, it doesn't matter. You just pick one that will fit. You'll know whether you're doing it correct or not because it'll either crimp or won't crimp, and you'll learn from your mistakes. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place this in here. I'm just going to remove this from here right now because I can't really see it. Give me one sec. Okay. So as you can see, if I do it this way, some of it's still out here and the rest of it's on this side right here. So what I have done is I have pretty much put my crimper on the middle section. Right here, this part right here. I have my crimper on this section right here. Not this part right here, but this part right there. So when I crimp it down, it'll crimp this section down first on top of the wire. And it'll curve it, so it'll start to curve it inwards and coil around. So it'll actually kind of go like this. And it'll crimp the wire down and hold everything down. Both that section and the back section will do that whole curving thing. So if you don't know what it looks like, let me see if I can find a piece of wire. Here's a piece of wire right here. So you would stick this wire in there. Just like that. You can put the plastic in the sheathing. I mean the plastic sheathing into the back little metal ears there. But if you're not careful and it's not correct size and you go to crimp it down, it's going to bend the little ears on the Molex crimp itself and it just won't hold anything. So don't worry about that. Just do it on the wire and it's fine. So now that you have it on the wire, you're going to squish that middle part down and then that's it. Squish it down and then you're good to go. As you can see that it's nicely crimped right there. Now you got to crimp the back part. So you just got to do the same thing. You're going to put it back into that same spot that you had it in. Right here. See, now it's in there. And I'm just gonna crimp it down. And if you didn't see it, it literally took those little ears and it curved them inwards like this. Because the top of the crimper itself is sort of like has like an arch, like the golden arches of McDonald's. It kind of goes like this, so that way when the ears go up, it follows the curve and it goes in like that. Boom. That's how you crimp that. Super simple, super simple. Now let's say you wanted to remove the Molex from its housing, from this housing right here. How would you do it? It's very hard. There's no way to get this in here so you can press on the little ears there to remove it. So you're going to get yourself a Molex remover. Now there's a couple different sizes. Remember, because there's different, there's small Molexes, larger Molexes, and even bigger Molexes, and then your smaller Molexes. So this would go onto the Molex pin. It literally goes over the pin. Let me see if I could show you. Right here, it literally goes over the whole entire thing. And if you notice that these pins have little tabs that are kind of like sticking out. I know it's kind of hard to see. My camera is not great. But what's happening is as I push this down, it is pushing those little tabs that are sticking out. It's pushing them in so that way I could pull that Molex out of its housing without ruining the actual housing. So let's see if I can do it on this one. So you're going to put it in and you're just going to shove it in, and then without dropping it, you can pull the Molex out. I'll do it one more time. So I'll put it on this one. I'll push it down. I'm just going to push it. I'm pushing it just like that. And the Molex comes out. This is spring-loaded. It is going to be tight. And that's all you got to do is just, put it in the housing, push it through, and it comes right out. Now, there are some that the housing is pretty large. See, look at the hole on that one. It's a fairly large hole. So if I wanted to, if I didn't have this tool right here, I could use this and dig in there and push those little tiny tabs that are sticking out in, and then slip it right out. But really the best bet is to always have one of these Molex removers. This is a very essential tool. If you don't have one, get it. If you don't have one of these, get yourself one of those. So I mean, these are just, real simple things to do. Same way, it goes in there, it goes over the tabs, and you just kind of push down. And then you should be able to just kind of remove the Molex out of there. So like I said, if you can see those little tiny tabs are kind of sticking out. Goes over it, slips in, and then it pushes those tabs in, so that way I can just pull it right out, and that's it. Super easy. Well, I just wanted to show you what's up with Molex. Molex is very easy to do. Like I said, there are different sizes. When you get to small sizes like this, you really got to be good. I don't even think my Molex crimper would do that size. Maybe. This is pretty tiny. Like I said, they have different crimpers for different type of Molexes. So, well, I hope this helps you out. I hope you've learned a little bit on how to do Molexes, how to remove them, what kind of tools to use, what kind of tools you need. And that's it. Well, good luck on your Molex connectors. It'll be easier for you to be able to disconnect cables and wires from their housing so you can fix whatever it is that you need to fix. All right, well, hey, thanks for watching. Hope this helps.